As you gathered from that introduction, I know competitive intelligence. So guess what? I'm not here for me. I'm here for all of you, to help you in any way I can. So I'm going to give you a brief introduction to the topic, but I'm going to ask you questions and however you'd like to participate so that you can learn and hopefully take some ideas back to work, or some ideas that you can explore at another time for your company and for your organization. So, let's talk about the world today. Interestingly enough, you know, the corporate environment for all of us presents challenges that not even a year ago executives were trained for, prepared for, educated for. Who here works today in the same business environment that they worked in 12 months ago? You mean we're all working in a different world that existed less than 12 months ago? Interesting, isn't it? That we're not in the same world. And yet these are some of the stats that we're seeing. Now this is an old stat. I know a lot of people say it's 2007. But let's read the first one, just the top one. 60% of executives miss information that might be valuable almost every day because it exists elsewhere in the company and just cannot be found. 60% of executives miss information every day. Have things got better with the way we handle information? No. So I would suspect that figure's gone up. So that was 2007. So what does that tell you about the quality of decision making that's occurring in all our organizations? Is it improving or is it getting weaker? How are you competing if your quality of your information is getting worse and therefore you're not making, the quality of your decisions is not as strong as it used to be? So this is another thing that really blew me away. Boston Consulting Group, it has become virtually impossible for some executives even to clearly identify in what industry and with which companies they are competing. How many of you in the legal profession look at internet companies as competitors? A couple, okay, 1, 2. Not many. Okay, I love that when I asked that to financial planners one day, and to people in banking, and they had no idea. And I'd done some research, and I found that I could, against my home or stock portfolio or my super fund, I could actually borrow funds from Charles Schwab in the US to buy a property here in Australia. I did not have to go through any of the Australian banks. They never put them on their radar. Never had it on their radar. So what is competitive intelligence? Now, most people, when I say competitive intelligence, hear competitor. No, I'm talking about competitive. I'm talking about your competitiveness. How competitive are you? So what happens, what it is competitive intelligence is a systematic and ongoing process for gathering and analyzing information to derive insights about your competitors, the competitive environment, and business trends for one objective only: to further your organization's goals. That's it. Okay? The problem that we have today is a lot of companies do it ad hoc. They've got a burning platform that's turned up. There's an issue. Someone heard a rumor. They've heard something. Let's go and find out, okay, on a rumor. or they gather it. They collect all this information. They put a pile of information up. Whoop-de-doo. So you know how to collect info. Where's the analysis? Where's the insight? What does this mean for your business? And this is what people don't do. And that is why a lot of firms are not doing competitive intelligence well, particularly in Australia. Now, in Europe and around the world, the firms that are doing the best in competitive intelligence are pharma. They're pharma, IT firms and telecoms. They're the ones that tend to be doing competitive intelligence the best.